Hi friends, Marcella here from Learn to Grow. Today we're going to be harvesting the last of the cucumbers and some more tomatoes. The tomato vines are falling over, they're getting really heavy. I haven't pruned them back yet. Usually I top it off when they get to almost about 6 feet tall because my trellis is not that tall. So I'm going to be harvesting tons of tomatoes today. Some of them are falling off the ground. We'll take a peek here and I'll be pulling out the cucumber plants as well since they are dying back and they've been covered with powdery mildew. So let's take a look at what we have and we'll see what we get. It's definitely time to pull out these cucumber plants. As you can see, they're all turning yellow, the leaves and some of the vines, and even some of the fruits are wilting away. So there's a few left that we're going to be harvesting today, and we'll just go ahead and pull out all the vines. And here are the tomatoes. These ones here are the small, medium-sized tomatoes. They're by Bonnie's Best. So it's a smaller type, smaller than a beefsteak. These do better here in our climate in the Pacific Northwest since we do have a short growing season and not so much hot summers. Gonna also get some sun gold. I think there's some Super 100s as well. So you can see the vines are falling over. There's tons of tomatoes in there though, so we'll go ahead and get those. Actually, a few more tomatoes back here, more of the same variety. I think it's Bonnie's Best as well. Some of them are in the ground. We've had a windstorm the past week. A lot of people lost their power for up to 5 days. Luckily, we didn't. So yeah, it's time to harvest some of these. I think some of them are okay. They're starting to rot since they fell on the ground. And a couple more cucumbers on this side of the trellis as well. So here's a pile of the cucumber vines that were infected with powdery mildew. You don't want to put this in your compost. You want to just toss them in the garbage. The powdery mildew does overwinter, so they'll come back when the environment's favorable to them. There's a few cucumbers in there, but I'm going to go and toss them. So you can see there's some rot on some of these and they didn't mature. Here's today's harvest. I've got 3 cucumbers, lots of cherry tomatoes, some Bonnie's Best tomatoes here, a few green ones that fell off the vines. We'll be sharing some of these with family and friends since we won't be able to go through them right away. These cherry tomatoes are great on salads or just eat them by themselves, especially the sun gold, the orange ones like these ones here. They're sweet and a little tart. They're actually my favorite tomatoes. One more thing before I go is I have a special announcement. We are expecting a baby girl in November, so in about a couple of months. So I've been pretty busy and tired, so I haven't been making videos as much as I used to. So it's been quite an adventure, but I'm glad that I was still able to manage a garden and get an abundance of harvest this summer and this coming fall. It's been a great year for us. So of course I'll be taking a break in November, between November and December, but I'll try to upload as much as I can, although I'll be busy. But I'll try my best to keep you guys posted on what's going on with our new addition to our family and hopefully some garden stuff. Thank you so much again for joining me out here in the garden, and I hope that you guys are still enjoying some harvest. And let me know what you're planting this fall. I've got some leafy greens, lots of lettuce, kale, radishes sprouting, as well as some green beans that I sowed last month. So we'll be having a little bit of fall and winter garden this year. I hope that you guys have a great weekend and happy gardening.